Hey guys, Tails here, back with another video. I know I said I was done with VRChat, yet here I am, back with VRChat. Now for you guys, it hasn't been that long, okay? When this video is out, no doubt it will be like the day after I post my last video of the whole night marathon I went on. But, you know, I have had like 4 days to calm down, assess, process, and think of some more stuff to say. So here I am saying it in more of a blog style kind of video, a summary, if you will. If you haven't checked out those VRChat videos, by the way, I'm just basically running throughout all of the VRChat PC worlds and pointing stuff out, trying avatars, making really terrible jokes as I go along. You know, speaking of that, like all jokes aside, like everything I said was all in jest and everything, because honestly the amount of time and effort that people put into creating everything, all like even behind the scenes, the team that puts VRChat together, they're there too. It's not just the stuff you see the model makers do. There's so much going on here. It's insane, and it gets bigger every year as we've noticed. There's also a ton of stuff going on throughout the week. Like it's an ongoing event. It's still happening, but me, who can barely keep track of my own life, I don't really know what's going on. I know there's a bunch of like people hosting booths and there's mini events. I saw a couple of days ago that in this world they were going to be doing that thing that I can't really think of the name of now, but you know, they'll hide objects in the world and you'll find them, and there's all this kind of stuff going on. There's a whole schedule. I'm kind of content to just have the experience of having the chill run through the worlds. Also, I'm baby channel right now. I'm baby YouTube channel. I'm not in the know. I don't know people. I don't have connections. They're not telling me stuff. I'm just like that little 10-year-old when you were like in the olden days before we had color and stuff. It was like the 90s, and your parents gave you a little video camera and you ran around with it and you made YouTube videos. That's essentially what my channel is right now. And honestly, I kind of like it that way, and I don't know if I'll ever change it. I like just being able to derp around and do whatever in my own little bubble. Actually, through making these videos, now it's early days, as I said, for my channel, baby channel. My views are not insane or anything, and they're limited, but I'm still getting people coming through from VRChat, finding my videos and leaving comments. And of course, you guys have also been going on your own VRChat adventures, and you guys have been telling me stuff that I have missed, and I will remember to forget for next year, so I get to relearn them all over again, and you guys get to tell me everything all over again. Also, I am aware that there was a quick menu thing with like teleports and stuff in it, but I never bothered checking it out because I didn't have time. Honestly, I never really intended to blitz through all the worlds in one night. Like, I was like, there's no way. Okay, I have a time limit. There's no way I'm going to make it. And then I made it. I was just having so much fun. I was just going like one world to the next, one world to the next. I'm thinking, okay, this is going to be a series. And I apologize if you guys don't like being video bombarded, but I've always wanted to do a series where I get to video bombard. So, life goal achieved. 4 videos in 4 days. I could have been worse. I could have just thrown them all up there in a day, but I'm like, no, let's just calm down, breathe. Actually, for you guys, it's probably going to be 5 days because I'm recording this now, and then this video is going to go up the day after. It's going to be great. Hey, you guys got like essentially 5 days of Tails Kip content. You're welcome. Honestly, do not expect video bombard series to pop up here often. But then again, I don't want to say that, and then a bunch of stuff starts happening where I just end up doing it. Sometimes it happens that way in VRChat. Like, there'll be like a dry spell of like content, and then just like out of nowhere, just a bunch of stuff happens, and then I have like 5 videos backed up. I don't really like having backup videos, but essentially I do, because recently, you guys didn't notice it, but there was like some background stuff going on to where I couldn't record on my usual schedule, and I had backup videos, so I was like, thank God. It didn't really affect the flow of my channel, but you know, there was a little blip in the matrix there for a little while. You know, you guys didn't even notice that. It was just there. It's like it was there and it was gone. You guys didn't even know what happened. you know, around the time VRChat had its moment. We don't speak of that time. I'm not following that time. I assume it's still happening. Like I said, I like being in my own little naive bubble and ignoring all the drama. Like, I'm here for the fun times. You guys can have your drama. I'm here to just run around worlds like a dork and make jokes about harems and stuff. But anyway, yes, if you guys haven't checked out the four episode miniseries yet, I have a feeling that they will happen every time there's a VCat. And you guys know there's like 10 of these a year. I don't even know. I'm not on the staff. I'm not in the know. But my guess is there's going to be at least one more for this year. I don't know, but I can see myself doing the same thing because it was fun. Even after recording and editing, I actually recorded the block of videos, and then I edited one of the videos the same night, and then I rendered it the next day, and then I edited the next 3 videos all in one day. By the end of it, I was so drained, but I was like, thank God I did that, because I'm one of those people where if I don't get it done, I procrastinate, and then it just never gets done. But I was able to do it. I was able to stay committed, and I got it done. You know, commitments. Woo! I've also really actually been enjoying these anime avatars. Like, I've never tried them before. Like, I've seen them, and I've thought, oh, those are kind of cool. Maybe I'll try them out. But I've never had, like, actually tried them. So my plan is to maybe one day, if I can find someone to commission one of my own designs and have that made into an avatar, because I think that would be really cool. Like, it is that this VCat again. Like, there's so many creators here. I'm sure at least one of them is on commissions, right? Like, I'm sure they're out there. I now have a way to find them. There's like 1 billion of them here. Spoiler alert, probably not gonna get an anime girl. Just saying. But honestly, these anime avatars are actually a lot of I don't know why all of them need to have the function to remove clothes, but you know, I do know. I'm not gonna go there. It's VRChat. Each their own. You guys do your thing. My avatar will not have the function to remove clothing. FYI. But yes, VCat. VCat. Even though it was over in like a day for me, and I still will maybe just run around the rest of the world. I haven't done that yet. Like, I did kind of burn out on VCat a little bit. Just running through all the worlds in one night, and then, you know, I'm not a full-time YouTuber. I'm baby, so I have job, and I still haven't run around the other, like, there's 2 different versions of each world, and I still haven't run around like the second version of each world. This is actually the second version of the world that I didn't run around of this world, so I'll probably just do that after I've done recording. So yeah, but anyway, VCat, you guys are amazing. In spite of all the lag, in spite of everything, in spite of all my complaining and stuff throughout the videos, it was all in good jest. I did have a lot of fun, and seeing these worlds is just insane. It's honestly worth putting up with the lag, and if I wasn't recording, a lot of these worlds would be running a lot smooth. Not like buttery smooth, but they'd be running a lot smoother if I wasn't standing here with a camera, you know? I always take that into account, and if it had been past VCats, I don't think I would have been able to endure recording. So on that front, yes, they have done a lot better with optimization this time around. Some areas, I still remember that area in this world where I crashed. I'm pretty sure it was something I was looking at combined with the little alcohol drink. Yeah, I don't even know, but I even ran back there without the drink in my hand, and I crashed in the exact same spot. So I don't know what I was looking at, what was going on, but I still remember that. But hey, it was a little frustrating having to restart the game and run back, but it was fun. It was fine, and I got to see the rest of the world, and it all worked out in the end. It was about the avatars. I would say the friends I made along the way, but I was all by myself, like all by my lonesome. It was all about the avatars I saw along the way and the pretty sights I saw along the way. Oh, and I wanted to also thank you guys for all your support. My channel hit over 1,000 watch hours a couple of days ago, but I was too busy bombarding you guys with VCat videos to make another video. Like, I didn't want videos on videos. Like, I want you guys to see the content, but I don't want to like drown you in content. I think one video a day is more than enough, and I didn't want to like disrupt the series with me just slotting a video in. So thank you guys so much for over 1,000 watch hours. Crazy, insane. Watching this channel grow and how much it's grown in such a short amount of time. Always crazy, loving to see it, and loving reading your comments. Like I said, I got quite a few comments, even though I'm baby channel on VRChat. I learned plenty about VRChat. I'm still learning about VRChat. Please, educate me. I am one of those people where it's like, yeah, I don't really follow, but I'm interested to learn, you know? Educate me, share your knowledge of VRChat with me, because as someone who is too lazy to find it out for myself, if I get a comment and I can read what's going on and I can be like, oh, okay, that's a thing. I believe that one of them was something to do, I've already forgotten it, but honestly, I was half free to get, and I half took it in because I remember I read it when I got home from work and I was super tired. But anyway, I was reading the comment, and it's something to do with like how to make everything English in the world, so all the signs read in English. And looking at the signs in this world, it looks like I did it. Like, you had to click the sign multiple times or something like that. And that's not what I was doing. Like, I didn't. You make it a little more clear. Yeah, and I didn't realize that that's what you had to do. And honestly, I was just so eager to see the worlds and stuff that I really was not paying that much attention to reading anything in the first place, which is also very bad because I probably missed out on a lot. But at the same time, I did have to keep the pace up because I don't want like 10-hour-long videos. I think it kind of worked out nicely. I think I only had one video that was like 45 minutes long, and that's the first video I made when I went to 3 different worlds. And then I kind of realized, maybe I should break this up a bit, and I got a little smarter with it. And that's also around the time that I noticed that I'd gone to a quest world first. Not that that's a bad thing, but honestly, anyone can go to the quest worlds, and they're kind of short. They're still cool, but I really want to obviously show off the PC worlds, because like not everyone can go there, and they are such a load on the PC. I have pretty fast internet, and this thing usually takes this thing takes a while to load. Like these worlds, I can go make a snack and come back, and like, yep, it's still loading. But hey, it's worth it. You all saw me struggling to get into Pop and Jump. I don't know what that was. One of the worlds just ran smoother while I was recording than the other one, so I switched and went to the other one in the end. It is what it is. I'm sure it runs fine without me trying to do like 10 billion things to my poor PC at once, which was praying for the sweet release of death. I could hear it. Like it was pulling so much air in the background. Like, no, we will endure. We will survive. I will suffer through the loading screens of death, and you will suffer through everything else. And thank God it did not blow up and explode. Couple of times I got a bit scared, but we're fine. We made it. And I know now that I can have plenty of fun and just relax recording VRChat next year. Also, the beauty of VRChat is seeing how far VRChat has come with like shaders and stuff, and just like avatar creation in general. It's like I do repeat that over and over again and a lot, but it just continues to blow me away, like how far everything has come. It's so fast, and how far it continues to go, and all the opportunities and everything, and all the gateways that are being opened. It's just crazy, like how much people's lives have been changed. Like, you know, your grandparents, when you're a kid, they always have that one piece of technology where they're like, oh my God, this is amazing. This like changed the world. I feel like this is my old people thing, where I'm like, oh my God, like back in my day, we had like 5 channels on the TV, and our cartoons were on at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and we only got like 2 hours of cartoons if we were lucky, and then it was just adult programming. We didn't have none of these fancy 24-hour cartoons. You guys don't even have TV anymore. Y'all got that fancy streaming service. Like, nah. Nah, I'm not that bad yet. That's, thank God. But you know, I think anybody coming into VRChat and seeing this in VR, like, it's different seeing it on a screen and then coming here in VR and being able to like look at this castle, see your arms moving, your body falling, like it. Even now, like, you do tend to get used to it and you kind of forget, and then you come somewhere like this where you haven't been to a world with this level of detail before in VR without dying, and you really appreciate it. You appreciate it. Like, I'm dying a little bit, but not a lot. and that's all I can ask. If I can survive just a little bit. And who knows, in a year, in 2 years, I might be making a video standing in a world like this that has 8 times more detail, 8 times more intensity, and not be lagging at all. Wouldn't that be the dream, guys? VRChat. It's insane. I need to get back on the VRChat. I have been, like I said, I had some stuff going on, so I have fallen a bit out of the loop, but I have been reading the dev updates. So as far as I know, we have a fancy portable mirror now. So that's cool. Or it's coming. There's going to be a mirror that we can have in our face. I need to get back in the loop. I can't have a VR channel and not know all this stuff. I need to spend a good 10 minutes sitting in VRChat and just figure out what's going on, what's new. I've summed up kind of everything I wanted to sum up, and I also wanted to thank you guys for the insane amount of watch hours that have been going on. And of course, not forgetting my subscriber count, which, as I say this, is sitting at 332, which is crazy again. Like, watching that thing go up for a change instead of like, ooh, you know, like when you're starting out a channel and you get like, okay guys, look, I'm excited, I got like 3 subs, and then you lose like 6. That isn't happening. I don't know why, but it's not happening. I'm here for it. Like, every time I've had channels in the past where I'll post like one video and then like I'll post a new one and I'm like, whoop. It's like, what'd I do? It's the exact same content. Why did you guys sub in the first place? It's just unsub. It doesn't make any sense. It's not like I was trying to give away free stuff or nothing. Like, you know what you signed up for. You hit that sub button, damn it. But hey, everyone has their own reason for unsubscribing. It's not always malicious. Like, content creators out there, tell yourself that, because it's true. Like, it's something I have to remind myself of. Like, it sucks to lose a subscriber. It always does. But you kind of have to tell yourself that it probably wasn't malicious. They probably just weren't watching your content anyway. They deleted the channel. There's like a billion reasons why someone would unsubscribe, but it's not necessarily personal. And if it was personal, they probably would have left a comment on your channel, which you could like read and then be like, okay, and then delete. I've also kind of learned to ignore those too. Like, over the years, they would have bothered me a bit more in the past, but now I have the mentality of, if I have haters, I matter. Like, if I'm getting hate comments, then I am relevant enough for someone to care to come and leave me a hate comment. And I got that one hater, and I got like 10 other people who are giving me positive feedback. Who am I going to listen to? The one hater who's going to hate, or the 10 people who are being like, oh my god, I love your content, please make more? Exactly. So, perspective. It's all about perspective. You gotta keep that positive attitude. But this channel has more been about the fun, chill vibes anyway. I'm having a blast with this channel. And would it be amazing if it grew and took off and everything? Of course. No one's ever going to say no to that. But at the same time, I'm content. I'm happy, and I'm thankful for all the subscribers and all the following I have so far. I'm thankful that I'm able to actually even stand here and make these videos for you guys, give the content, provide the content, because as the creator, the fun part is creating the content. That's why I waffle on for so long. Like, actually, some days, like, I'm like, oh god, I gotta record today, and it's just like getting in the VR, getting everything on. It's a kind of a pain some days, and I'm like, I'm excited to do it, don't get me wrong, but it's like, oh god, I gotta like dress up, get all my stuff started, start up everything, just run all my 10 different programs in the background. But then once I'm here, once I'm in the world, once I'm recording, once I'm in the moment, you can't shut me up. It's like having my own portable mirror. I get to stare in it and like talk to you guys and still look at the pretty castle behind me, even though the view in front of me is like significantly less pretty. I still get to see the castle in the background. So, you know, portable mirror without the portable mirror. Actually, having said the fact that I'm waffling, I am kind of doing that now. So I'm going to end the video, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all your support. Thanks to all the people who've been coming in to watch all my videos, not just the VRChat videos, all my videos, everything, all the support. And thank you to those who are leaving comments, who are giving me knowledge about VRChat that I wasn't aware of, especially when it comes to stuff like VRChat, because who knows, maybe next year I'll be aware of this stuff that's going on and be more attentive and show up for stuff, and who knows. Honestly, VRChat in general, there's just always so much going on, and sometimes it's hard to keep up, okay guys? I'm trying my best, but having people leave comments and inform me on this stuff makes it infinitely easier. It's like, hey Tails, you're being dumb. If you want to do this, then do this. Like, okay, cool. Because then I learn, because you know what? the more you know. Tactical rainbow. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for the support. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll see you in the next one. I have no idea what's coming next on my channel, and I love that. And I know that some of you guys do too. So yay for not knowing and me panicking when it comes time to make a video and being like, oh god, what do I talk about next? But usually it just kind of comes naturally anyway, and I don't really have to think too hard about it. Load up the game. Oh look, there's something new. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.
Tell me your intention.